Hi, I'm Larry McAtee, Ward 3 City Councilman, and what a delight it is today to have two ladies from the Children's Center in Bethany as our guests, Amy Coldren.
Yes.
And Amy, your title?
I'm the Special Events and Volunteer Coordinator.
And we're going to talk about a special event later on in the show, aren't we?
Yes.
Great. And Melissa Ritchie. And Melissa, your title is?
I'm the Communications Coordinator.
Communications Coordinator. Now, you're kind of the rookie on the set. How long have you been with the Children's Center?
I have been with the Children's Center since February, so I'm the newbie.
And you're a newbie, and so this is your first special event, the big special event that's coming up.
Yes.
Amy, you're a veteran.
Yes.
And you've been with the Children's Center how long?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Great. How about Melissa giving us, our viewers, a brief history of the Children's Center?
Sure, I would love to. The Children's Center began in 1898 by a lady by the name of Maddie Mallory was coming through Oklahoma City on her way to Canada to do some mission work. And while she was waiting for her train to arrive in Oklahoma City, she noticed that there were a lot of orphans on the street and really felt this need from God to stay here. And so she did. She canceled her trip to Canada and opened an orphanage in downtown Oklahoma City. Around the 1930s or so was when she moved, or prior to the 1930s, she moved out onto the land that we have in Bethany after she felt like downtown Oklahoma City was becoming a little too wild for her. So she moved out to Bethany, and then around the 1930s, when the polio epidemic was starting to hit the state, was when we became a medical care facility. And then around the 1970s, a man by the name of Albert Gray was sent to our facility to actually close it down due to financial funding. And so he, when he came and visited, he really felt like this place needed to be here. And so he decided not to close it down. He gave everybody a raise and kept it open. And then around the 1997 timeframe, 1998, was when our facility became a licensed hospital. And that's where we are now. We're a licensed hospital. We're growing every day. We see patients ages newborn to 17 years of age with complex medical needs. And it's a fabulous facility. If you've never been out, we encourage people to come out and see our amazing staff and the work that they're doing with our children.
Now, you talked about here and you talked about Bethany. Give our viewers a specific location in Bethany.
We are located at 6800 Northwest 39th Expressway, right across from Southern Nazarene University. We have a large facility out there. It's funny when people come and see our facility and they actually come in and take a tour. The main thing that they say is, wow, we never realized how big your facility is. It's rather large. We have 3 components to our facility. We have a short-term care side of our hospital, long-term care, and then we also have a pediatric clinic that's open to our public.
Now, you said that you take care of children who have complex medical needs. Unpack that word complex, because until you see the patients that you have out there, it really doesn't resonate what we're talking about.
Absolutely. A lot of our patients either have some type of disability like cerebral palsy. They may be on a ventilator, they may be in a wheelchair. So we see anything from, the complex side of a disability all the way to something a patient may have been in a car accident and have a brain injury. So it's a wide variety that you will see out at the Children's Center.
And people can go for tours over there?
Absolutely. We encourage it. We love for people to come out and take a tour just to get to know our hospital and, again, to know our amazing staff and the work that we're doing there.
And if you do come for a tour, you might bring a handkerchief or
for
some
happy
Kleenex
tears.
Along. Well,
for happy
because
tears.
It'll tug your heart, won't
it will tug your heart, and I think that's a lot of people are a little hesitant to come out because of that. But I feel like a lot of people, when they leave, they feel this happiness because they see the kids are happy. And I think that's the most important part of being able to come out there and see that these children get to go to music therapy. They go to physical therapy. They go to special education classes to where they're actually reading books and learning through special adaptive technology. And we have an indoor pool that they get to go and have therapy at the pool. What kid doesn't love to swim? So you see children actually out there enjoying their life, and I think that's the most important thing that we can provide to them, is to be able to maximize their potential.
Fantastic, maximizing their potential. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit. Special events coming up. It takes money to operate this.
Yes.
This is a nonprofit.
It is.
It's funded totally by?
We receive our funding just through private donations and grants. We're not part of an umbrella organization like United Way. We don't receive funding from the government. Our revenue would come in through, private insurance or Medicaid payments. But when you make a donation to the Children's Center, it goes directly to those patient services. It doesn't pay our salary.
And that kicks in the special event that you're
Yes.
ahead of, Amy, coming
Yes.
up here on August the
11th.
And it is a?
It is called Spin Your Wheels, and it is a non-competitive cycling event. Yeah, so we have 5 non-competitive courses. We expect 1,500 cyclists to participate in this year's event. We already have cyclists coming from 4 states, including Oklahoma, to participate. They range from beginning riders all the way to elite cyclists. So there really is something for everybody.
And you have on your uniform of the day.
Yes.
How about explaining that?
Well, these are the shirts that our cyclists will receive. Melissa's wearing the navy blue shirt, which the cyclists get, and then I have the chocolate brown, which our volunteers will receive.
Now, you mentioned that there's multiple courses.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we have course options that are different distances. So we have a 12-mile course that loops around Lake Overholser. We have a 24-mile, 46, 71, and then all the way up to 100 miles.
And this year they're taking a little different route than some of the last couple of years.
Yes, we changed our course for this year. Takes our cyclists through Oklahoma City, through Mustang, Tuttle.
Time out now.
Okay.
What part of Oklahoma City?
Ward 3.
What beautiful Ward 3.
Beautiful Ward 3. They go, that's right, through Bethany, through Oklahoma City, takes them to Mustang. Then they'll continue through Tuttle. Our 71 and 100-mile cyclists will go to Minko, and then the 100-milers will go just to the outer edge of Chickasha and then come back.
So folks, some of the folks, the brave-hearted, are going to ride all the way to the outskirts of Chickasha and back.
Yes, they do. And it really is a beautiful course. It's very, very scenic. That last end has some rolling hills. It's just green pastures, lots of wind turbines. It takes them through downtown Tuttle, through downtown Minko and Picasset. It's really charming.
And then coming back, they even get to ride across a historic Route 66 bridge.
Yes, we're so excited that the construction was completed. It's beautiful. They did a wonderful job, and so all of the cyclists will get to travel across the newly reconstructed bridge this year.
Now, the Children's Center and the special events people out there, you've had several years to kind of refine the whole process of putting one of these events along.
Yeah.
You do a lot to take care of the cyclist needs. How about telling our viewers what you do in that regards?
Sure. Well, Spin Your Wheels actually started in 1997. So this is our 16th annual event. We've had many years, as you said, to kind of figure out exactly the best way that we can take care of our cyclists. We have 5 rest stops along the course. Those are fully stocked with snacks, beverages, portable toilets, enthusiastic volunteers. And we also have what's called SAG wagons or SAG vehicles, which stands for Support and Gear. Those are primarily staffed by volunteers from the West OKC Rotary Club.
Wait a minute now, the West Oklahoma City Rotary Club, they kind of partnered with the Children's Center to get this all started.
Yes.
How many years ago?
15, so this is 16.
And of course, it's outgrown just what a small club can do.
Right.
But the West Oklahoma City Rotary Club is now known as the best Oklahoma City Rotary Club.
That's right.
I can say that as a shameless commercial being
That's
a member.
right. Being a member, you definitely can say that.
So we have those SAG wagons out there. We have those rest stops. How about giving a plug to our volunteers who are going to be running those rest stops?
Sure. We have volunteers from Tetra Tech, Farmers Insurance, Communication Federal Credit Union, Rock Island Credit Union, Cobb Engineering, and Pharmacy Providers of Oklahoma. And they will be at our rest stops and cheering our cyclists on.
And some of the best experiences that the cyclists have is interacting with those enthusiastic rest stop staffers in there.
That's right. They, our cyclists, every year they comment on our amazing volunteers and just what that means to them to come up to a rest stop and to have volunteers who are cheering them on, that are offering them cold drinks, offering them snacks, and getting them back on their bikes to continue on their journey. They're not just out there doing a job. They love what they do. They do it every year. They look forward to it every year. So it really is worth stopping and enjoying the rest stops.
Now, you talked about cheering them on their journey. When they get back to the Children's Center, irregardless of what route they chose, what can they expect when they get back?
Well, this year we're very excited. We have some Girl Scouts that will be out, some other volunteers, and weather permitting, some of our patients who will be outside with cowbells, with signs, cheering our cyclists on as they return, congratulating them for a job well done, thanking them for supporting the Children's Center.
And they've used up a lot of calories on the way.
Yes.
They are going to get another treat when they get back, are they
Yes,
not?
they do. We have the Meat House is our presenting sponsor this year. They'll be on our front lawn grilling up steak tips. We'll have ice cream bars from Brahms. We have lots of other treats and snacks and plenty of cold beverages. So.
Now, the money that's raised, how much are you expecting to raise through sponsorships and the participation?
We are hoping to raise over $60,000 just in proceeds. Throughout the history of the event, we've raised nearly $600,000 for the Children's Center.
Now, wait a minute. $600,000?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You know, they say without a vision that people perish, and Albert Gray and those Rotarians a number of years ago had a tremendous vision,
That's
didn't
right.
they?
That's right. They saw a need, for a fundraising event. They were thankful that they chose cycling at the time. And just with, I think it was 297 cyclists that very first year. We've continued to grow. We're one of the largest cycling events in Oklahoma now, and one that cyclists really love, and they are enthusiastic to ride. I think you see that from the diversity of our cyclists, that they travel from all over Oklahoma. We have cyclists from Texas, Arkansas, and Missouri who've already registered, and we just anticipate that to grow in the next few weeks.
Let's have a shameless commercial in here, breaking here, okay? If somebody's watching this show tonight, what we're doing, and feel compelled to help out and get involved and ride, how can they register?
The easiest thing to do is to go to www.spinyourwheels.org, and that has information, links to online registration. You can download a registration form if you don't want to register online. It has links to all of our course maps, information on volunteering, video testimonials of other cyclists who've ridden in the past. There's also a course video that is a time lapse. It takes you through the entire course out and back in less than 8 minutes. So,
and you get to that by going to
www.spinyourwheels.org.
Wow. Okay. So we'd like to encourage our viewers.
Definitely.
Now, you threw something else in there which I thought was kind of interesting. You're also taking volunteers?
We are. Yes, we have volunteer opportunities in the days and kind of weeks ahead of the event, and then on the actual day of the event as well.
And the actual event is August the 11th. Starting time is?
7 a.m.
Because Melissa's in charge of weather, and she's guaranteed that it's going to be cooler at 7 a.m. than it's going to be at noon.
Yes, I'm pretty confident that I can say that will happen.
Hey, ladies, thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you viewers out there have caught some of their enthusiasm. Boy, this is about special need kids, and we have an opportunity to come along and partner with the Children's Center volunteers and staff, raise funds so that they can reach their fullest potential. I like what you said about that. May God bless this tour of the bike tour. May it raise a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of money, and help a lot of kids. Thank you for watching, and we hope that you will come alongside and support the bike tour on August the 11th for the benefit of these special needs kids. Thank you for watching. May God bless you.